When I record podcasts, I like to stay hydrated. Who knew talking could be so hard? My favourite drink to have to hand is Lifeline's Hydro OG. It's a tried and tested product for me. It helped me and my team complete a 24-hour podcast, giving us the edge that we needed to get over the finish line. So whether you're at the gym, on a bike ride, or just trying to get over that night before, Lifeline's Hydro OG has got your back. Each serving is stocked with all the healthy ingredients and vitamins you could ask for. There are a great range of flavours, and with each serving at only 18 calories, you really can't go wrong. Here at the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast, we like to support local, independent companies and brands, and Lifelines is a product that I am proud to endorse. Go to lifelines.com. Now that's LYFELINEZ.com to find out more. Now, without further ado, here is today's episode. Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. Today we're coming from the Dye House in the Flaxmill, and it's the Christmas DRAWN event. I haven't set up a studio today because today's a bit mental for me. I've got so much going on. I've got this, then we're going to go and watch football. It's my brother's birthday weekend, so we're going to go get some food, and I've got 2 podcasts that will take me up till 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's a busy day, but I've got a microphone with me. I'm going to go get some interviews and speak to some artists. I'm going to hope to speak to some artists we've seen before, some we haven't, and I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Timmy, you're going to help me today, aren't you? You got a couple of questions to ask people?
Yep.
What are your questions to ask people today?
What are your favourite Christmas movies?
And? If you could have anything for Christmas...
What would it be?
That's right, yeah. So we're going to find some people and get some interviews done. But first, I think I'm going to have a wander around. I'm going to have a look around first. Right, there was a guy that I wanted to speak to at the last DRAWN event, Rags, yes. There's our DJ, and I didn't get to speak to you, but you're here today?
I am, and really enjoying the Christmas spirit.
You've got some great Christmas music going on today. So
thank you very much.
To explain, you're a DJ?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I started very late in life. You know, I was about 70 when I started DJing.
And I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah. Well, you know, the guy who was teaching me how to do it, he said he expected more from me because I've been listening to music for 50 years, whereas all the guys in the course were all about early 20s. They were like just starting off. So he put me under pressure from the start.
It's always nice when you can fuse up music with different types of music, you know, mix a bit of Coltrane with a bit of, I don't know, hip-hop, or, you know, it's nice that you've got that extra experience.
Well, the thing that's so great is that, you know, there's so much great music out there, and in life, you know, everything moves on, and you have to keep, you know, moving on yourself, otherwise you're going to stagnate as a person. So what's really great is if you can find new ways of presenting some of this music in a way that, you know, is brought up to date, you know, remixed in a nice way that makes everyone appreciate music which they wouldn't otherwise hear. And I think that's pretty cool.
Well, I think you're amazing, and I'd like to actually sit down and have a good hour chat with you. I think that'd be really nice.
Thank you very much.
Set up some microphone, because I think it'd be good. I'd love to sit and talk about music with you and kind of your influences and stuff. That'd be really good.
Love to, anytime.
Yeah, well...
it's such a great pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, and you too. It's nice to see you again.
It's been really great. Thank you very much.
Where can people find you on social media and stuff?
Yeah, well, I'll be posting all the tracks that I'm playing today on SoundCloud, but just give me about 10 days to get it all together. But yeah, about DJ Rags on SoundCloud, you'll be able to hear all the different mixes.
And that's RAGGS, Rags.
Exactly right, yeah.
That's lovely chatting to you. Have a great day today.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
Indeed.
Thank you. Cheers. Merry Christmas as well. We can say that now.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Christmas song.
My little helper isn't here today, but what we're asking people today is, number one, what is your favourite Christmas movie?
Oh, asking me my favourite.
Yeah.
I love this Jamaican stuff I found from the 60s.
Yeah?
We're playing homemade wine now.
Is this from a movie then?
No, it's not from a movie. This is all stuff that's been hanging around, you know, on 45s and everything else like that.
Wonderful.
And it's just gives a different mood, doesn't it?
And the other question I'm asking, if you could have anything for Christmas, limitless, no limits, what would you have for Christmas? What would you like?
New decks.
A new deck. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Decks are great. You get fun with that. Well, nice chatting to you, Rags.
No, nice talking
have a
to
great
you.
day.
Thank you
Cheers.
very much
Thank you.
indeed.
Cheers. So I found, of course, when we come to Drawn, we're going to see some old faces, some new faces, but that's what I love about it. But we found Gisela. How are you? You all right?
How are you? Very good, thank you.
We're in Christmas mode today.
Yes, all Christmas and lights all over the place. And what a place.
Yeah, we're in the dye house. Have you been here before, the Flaxmill?
No, it's my first time. And especially here, this dyeing house, that it looks amazing, doesn't it?
Really rustic.
Very rustic and very nice vibe. It looks really nice, full of lights and art all over the place.
What's the difference between Gisela through the rest of the year and Gisela getting ready for Christmas?
Oh yes, we do enjoy Christmas. We love it. We have the spirit at home, and we decorate all the house. And you know, Christmas is for the children, but we are a bit of child in our hearts, so we do enjoy it, and we go for it. We shall go for it.
Good. And are you selling anything new today? Is there anything new that people can see?
Nothing really Christmassy, plus the cards and the tags and the paper, wrapping paper, all for Christmas. But then I have some new prints. I was doing some screen printing, and it's always nice to share it and to have a bit of a chat and seeing what the others are doing. We were chatting with some illustrators, some artists, and as always, it's a lovely networking here. Yeah.
Lovely, make some new friends. Well, I think you're amazing. Thank you for chatting to me again today. And Timmy is meant to be helping me out with questions today, but he's run off. And
no!
The two questions that we
were chatting.
Yeah.
We're talking about football actually.
Oh, footy. He does love his football. The two questions he's meant to be asking you, he's slacking today, is number one, what is your favourite Christmas movie? It's really hard, isn't it?
Oh, it's really hard. I think I love Actually.
Yes? Oh, that's one. Ding! For Love Actually. Let's see how many we get there. And also, if you had no limitations, what would you like for Christmas? No limitations. Can anything you want?
I'd like to get all the family together, which we are so many and in so many places. That would be my perfect Christmas present.
That's really, really nice.
That would be lovely.
Thank you for chatting to me today.
Thank you. Pleasure like always.
Thank you.
Yeah. It is
Right.
open, yeah.
We found Jazz from Happy Days. How are you, mate?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. You're in Christmas mode today. What's that look like?
Yeah, it's nice and Christmassy. I've just bought a Christmas t-shirt from the studio over there. DNS, I think it's called. So, yeah, feeling all Christmassy. Yeah, are you feeling Christmassy?
I'm getting there. I think it takes me a while to warm up a little bit. I don't just hit their full throttle. It takes me a while to get.
Yeah, it's nice to have the build-up as well, isn't it? Because then when Christmas comes around, you're like, woohoo, yeah.
Does Christmas affect the jewellery that you make? Do you make Christmassy stuff?
So a couple of years ago I did like Christmas upcycled jewellery, and that sold really well, but with my business I try to keep it as sustainable as possible, so I don't want them to be like Christmas earrings and they're away for another year. So I've done like subtle Christmas ones, so a bit of green, a bit of red, and then I've upcycled some baubles over there into some earrings.
Very nice, I like them.
I know, they're cool, aren't they? And then these were Christmas tree decorations that were broken, so I've upcycled them and then put some earring hooks on. So
That's really good.
yeah, it's good. I do enjoy it, so.
I've always loved how you bring new life into old things. I think it's great.
No, I get a proper buzz from it, so yeah, it's all good vibes over here.
My little helper has disappeared. He's meant to be helping me today. He's slacking.
Oh, we've
But
gone shopping.
We're asking people two questions today. First one is, what's your favourite Christmas movie?
Elf.
You'd safe there. That's one of my favourites.
It has to be Elf. Anyone that says it's not Elf is lying.
Santa! I love that. And the second one is, if you could have anything for Christmas, limitless, you have no limitations,
Yeah.
what would you have?
Oh my goodness. you're going to think I'm a bit crazy for this, but I'd like to be able to wake up and be able to fly a plane, because then I could just take myself wherever I want. So if there's like...
That's like the ultimate freedom, isn't it?
Yeah. So if I could like have a plane and then be able to fly it, I could fly to like Barbados, where I started making my jewellery, get all my ideas from over there, and then fly back and make some. So
go skiing in the afternoon and sit on a beach in the evening.
That's it. Yeah. So that's what I want. So if Santa's listening to this, that is what I want.
Plane. I love it. Well, thank you for chatting to me. Merry Christmas.
See you later.
Thank you very much. We're going to keep going. Would you like to do an interview? Yeah? Hello.
I've listened to you so many times.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hearing your voice suddenly.
Oh, I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
I listened to all the drawn ones particularly because.
Oh, thank you. I really do.
It's so nice when you're having done it, listening to it back and you relive it.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Well, I don't have to introduce myself, do I?
Hi, Alex.
Would you like to introduce yourself to my listeners?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Laurie Trenfield, and I'm artist part-time, and I've done 2 drawns now. They're lovely.
I must have just missed you then.
Possibly, yeah.
Were you upstairs
I was on
last
the
time?
second day last time, and I
yeah.
was tucked away on the lower level, I think. Yeah.
wow.
So yeah, it was lovely.
Where does art begin for you then?
Oh, crikey! What a big question.
Yeah. I mean, for most of us, it's like doodling in like nursery, but I mean, like, art as a profession.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved. I was always that kid, not paying attention, scribbling something else instead of doing their maths. You know, little flower in the corner. That's not maths. What are you doing? So it's just always been something I've done and wanted to do, and it's always been good for me in terms of my own mental health and finding something to busy myself with. And I think particularly with COVID, I found that it helped me enormously to kind of process things and draw, and I've just pushed it further since then because it's been, my drawings have proved popular and I love doing it. So
it's wonderful. I love that there's a lot of creatives that use creative arts and crafts as like an agony aunt, if you like.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a reason why art therapy is a thing. I mean, it's just, you lose yourself in it. You think about only that. It's like a tiny holiday in your head. You're just there doing that in the moment.
It's really, really beautiful. Yeah, and I feel like that too, but with the audio stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm making like a video, and that's like my palette. That's my classical music in the background. That's kind of me painting. That is. But wearing your heart on the sleeve with your art is that a give and take sort of situation? How's that feel?
Yeah, it doesn't come naturally to me. Talking to people about it, to be honest, I've had to get used to that over the last year. I've only been doing markets for a few months. So standing up and going, hey, I did a drawing, everyone, look at this. This is why I did it. I'm getting there with it. Yeah, it's not something. The talking part of it isn't my forte, I suppose. But I'm getting better.
I'm the same. People ask me. It's weird because I do the interviews, right? But when I become the interviewee, I'm like, I don't know.
The tables are turned.
Yeah. So talk us through your art then. What is your? What's your influences, man? What is your art? If you could, I mean, it's an audio only podcast.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much the natural world. I love drawing fur detail. I get really lost in that. My hedgehog drawing is a good example. It's tiny little bits of detail, and my husband will be going, I think you're done there. And I'm like, no, 3 more hours. I can do this. So it's I get lost in it, and I'm trying to find a way to do some good with it as well. So a lot of my drawings are drawn from photos taken by Kew and Wildlife Rescue in the south of Shropshire. So they rescue animals. They get these wonderful close-ups of creatures they rescue. And I don't get that close to a hedgehog or a fox normally, so I draw from their photos with their permission, and they get a little bit back from me. If I sell something, they get a percentage back. So hopefully both of us do quite well out of that. I get some imagery with permission, and I can do some good and raise some awareness. So a lot of my, I suppose, drive as well comes from the fact that I want to do some good there, and it isn't just self-serving,
That's really nice. That's really, really, it's like symbiotic.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. And I want to find more ways to do that and do some good with it.
Wonderful. And
Just me.
I can see as well, there's a picture of a panda I can see.
Oh yeah.
Just there. And you can see almost every fibre of his hair and his nose, and it's wonderful.
Good, thank you.
It really is not.
Thank you so much.
Where can people find you if they wanted to look at your app?
So I have a website which is lauritrenfield.com. I am on social media as well, on Facebook, on Instagram. My name's quite unusual, so popping that in will bring up me generally. Yeah.
That's always handy.
I'm on Etsy too.
Wonderful. Thank you for chatting to me today. Thank you for listening to the show as well. That's really nice. Thank you. Cheers. Having a wander around and I found Hannah Chumley. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, you've been busy?
Yeah, very busy.
I've been seeing you on Instagram. You've been doing stuff in the windows and stuff again.
Yeah.
You've been in people's windows.
I have been in people's windows. Shrewsbury Coffee House's window.
Nice. There's the time for it. There's a competition, isn't there?
There is, so if people could vote, that would be wonderful. A little bit of a plug there. But yeah, it's a fun one. I think it's probably one of my favourite ones that I've done this year for them.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to spot all the gingerbread men skiing in it.
Lovely. You're in Christmas mode at the moment. We're drawing for Christmas. What's the difference between you not in Christmas mode and in Christmas mode? Do you make different stuff? Are you trying to serve a different audience?
Yes, there are a few different things. I've started, testing going into ceramics. So I've got some brand new ceramic Christmas decorations that I've never done before. So they're here as a trial. I've brought the whole collection. Just see how they go.
They look really good.
Thank you. There are some new prints as well that are brand new for DRAWN as well. Just to, testing a lot of stuff in Christmas mode actually, seems to be. Just see how we go.
I didn't get to speak to you at DRAWN last time. There was 2 floors of people. It was quite a nuts. But how have you been for the year? Have you been busy?
No. Well, yes, behind the scenes. I'm trying to take a little bit of a different turn with my business and focus more on the printing. I'm moving away from cards and wrapping paper as much. Just see how that goes. So from behind the scenes, yes, lots of printmaking and just exploring that again.
Lots of experimenting.
Yeah, I'd say that, experimenting. So busy doing that, but not really busy doing markets or anything on the front.
So to have like something steady that you normally do to, spending a year as a metamorphosis, how's that been for you? Has it been quite anxious for you, or have you been enjoying it?
No, I have enjoyed it. I'm very lucky because I have another source of income. I have another full-time job, so there is. That gives me the freedom to have a go at. But take that time.
Well, judging from the ceramics over there, you do a very good job at trying new things. So well done.
Thank you very much. It's been nice to talk to you.
Andrew, where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram. It's hannah.chumley. That's probably the best place at the moment.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for chatting to me. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Christmas to you too. Before we go, Timmy, I'll ask. Favourite Christmas movies we're talking about today? Do you have a favourite Christmas movie?
For different reasons. The Polar Express.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's just something quite cosy about that. I really like that. And then you got, Elf.
That's the second for Elf we've had today.
Really?
What we're going to do is we're going to create a watch playlist for people today, I think.
Nice. That'd be cool.
And finally, if you had no limitations, have anything you want, what would you like for Christmas?
This is going to sound really weird, but I really want some bars for the top of my car so that I can put my bike on it.
I love that.
That is what I want at the moment.
Well, we had Jazz over there at Happy Days who said she wanted a plane and learn how to fly. She could go to any country.
That'd be cool. Maybe, like a hot air balloon, actually. That would be pretty fun.
Hot air balloon?
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for chatting to me, Hannah.
It's all right.
Thank you. Cheers.
Gonna ask me.
Well, I'll just press record. So I'm just going to introduce myself. Right, I'm Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. It's very chill.
Okay.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Katie Payne. I'm a pattern designer based in Shrewsbury.
How long have you been doing this for? Your work's amazing, by the way.
Thank you. So I went to uni and got sent home because of COVID.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So finished that and then just started doing this after work, kind of picking up where I left off at uni, but for myself.
It's so you're one of the unique people that really got affected by the pandemic.
2020, yeah. So I did graduate, but I graduated online.
Oh dear.
Yeah. On Zoom.
No. Why of all years this year? Yeah.
But I'm happy it happened how it did because I got all of my uni first, and then it just was the end that was affected, rather than having it at the beginning.
So you had to have you got to have the real uni experience, just your graduation.
Yeah.
And that final year.
That makes it a bit special, doesn't it?
Yes.
I can say I was the 2020.
Yeah. Well, my kid last year was in year 3 in school, and that was his first full year in school.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, 2, sorry. Yeah.
So I wasn't as affected, I don't think, because if you were just about to go to college, you basically didn't have college for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I had mine, which I was happy about. So
how does that affect business for you then now? Because like you haven't had that face-to-face interaction, that kind of. You're at the gates. You've been locked in your house for a couple of years. Now let's do business.
Yeah.
How's that for you?
It's difficult. It's just I've kind of made up as I went along a little bit. But you were meant to finish uni and kind of debut your collection or whatever, and that never happened. So doing these fairs is almost the first time I've got to see all my work all together, which actually feels really nice. So.
Well, your work's fantastic. Do you want to tell people? I know it's an audio-only podcast, but like, if you can.
Ooh, okay.
How would you describe your art?
Good question. Very, I'd say, graphic, bold, colourful. A lot of pattern clashing, a lot of geometrics. Just a lot of colour. Fun prints.
It's the kind of art you look at and you find yourself in. I think. Yeah. Some of the.
And people see different things in everything, which I kind of like. Yeah, someone's already said that today.
Yeah. Rorschach I prefer because I'm a big Watchmen fan. Like, Timmy, you've got a couple of questions to ask, haven't you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
What is your favourite Christmas film?
Christmas film? Ooh.
I'm trying to create like a watch playlist for people today.
I'm going to go very generic, I think, and I just thought of another one. Maybe Love Actually.
Love Actually.
Or The Holiday.
Oh, okay. So we've had 2 for Love Actually, 2 for Elf, and The Holiday's a new one.
Yeah, okay.
And then the other one is?
If you could get anything for Christmas, what would it be?
No limitations. If you could have anything, what would you have?
Well, I learned to drive this year, so I'd just say a car.
It's very handy to get about. Well, Katie, thank you so much for chatting to me today. How can people find you on?
I'm on Instagram. It's Katie Payne Design. I'm also on Etsy as well, which I'll be updating soon with some more of this stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Well, you're very likely to see me at other DRAWN events, so it's nice to meet you, and hope you make some money today.
Thank
all right?
you.
Thank you. Cheers. Right, we're going to keep the mic going. I want to speak to these guys because I think these guys just started following me on Instagram. These guys are Bloom. They're busy actually. We'll come back to them. They're very busy. We're going to keep walking. Want to do an interview for the Shrewsbury Biscuit? Oh, he's looking very shy. No? Yes? Okay, cool. So I'm Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Amy and I'm from This Threaded Life.
Well, your art, your table really attracted me because of the colours. I love it.
The colour is life.
It really is. So it's textiles you work with mainly?
Yeah, or repurposed fabric. I make accessories, mainly personal wear accessories, and just accessories for the home as well. Make big tapestries. But yeah, I use the repurposed fabric, a print on it, and then embroidery on the top as well. So.
I love Jazz over there at Happy Days Jewellery, and she makes repurposed jewellery. And I feel there's something really nice about giving something a new lease of life.
Yeah, definitely. It just really bugs me that things go to waste, and I kind of think there's always life in something. So yeah.
Especially fabric, it seems like something quite, I don't know, you get some feels about a certain dress or a certain top.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I think it just holds memories and things, clothing. And sometimes if I get something, it's like you kind of think, I wonder who had this and who worn it. And, I've got like silk scarves that I've cut up and made scrunchies out of. But you kind of think, who had that scarf? Who bought the scarf? So, it's that history. It's nice.
Well, that's wonderful. How long have you been doing this for?
I started in COVID. I was at uni when COVID hit.
I was just speaking to Katie Payne over there, and she graduated just as COVID was.
Yeah, it was really hard. I was on year 5, so kind of mid. So I haven't got my degree yet. So
yeah, COVID hit, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So
Does that give you an advantage though, because you're kind of at home in a way where you can just make stuff?
Yeah, definitely. I suppose. I mean, as much as the kids were at home as well.
Yeah, that as well.
yeah, but no, yeah, definitely. But there has been a real shift since obviously COVID's kind of.
Now you can meet people and come to things like DRAWN.
Yeah, definitely. So.
Where's my little helper, Timmy? He's got my little helper's got a couple of questions for you.
I love questions.
Right, so question number 1 is.
What is your favourite Christmas film?
Favourite Christmas film?
100% Elf.
Elf, that's the third one we've had for Elf.
I love Elf.
Okay, and your other one? If you could have anything you want.
If you could have anything for Christmas, what would you get?
If you could have anything for Christmas, what would you have? Limitless, no limitations.
Oh, do you know what? I really want a new pair of Crocs.
New pair of Crocs?
I've had my Crocs for 20 years and I can feel everything underneath them, and I'd really like a new pair of Crocs.
You got Crocs, haven't you?
Yep.
You like them, don't you?
I absolutely.
Where can people find you?
I'm on this_threaded_life on Instagram.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for chatting to me today. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you very much. Cheers. Just having a wander around, I mentioned that I was going to come to Bloom.
Just like going, do it.
I mentioned Bloom. I just started following you guys on Instagram.
Yes.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, yeah, I'm Emma. I'm the owner of Bloom, the florist in Frankwell.
Wonderful. How long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing floristry for a few years, but opened up my own shop in June this year.
Gone out on your own?
Yeah, taking the loop, yeah.
How's that feel? Scary? Is it good? Adventurous? Do you feel?
It's a mix of both. Obviously, with everything going on at the moment with the current climate, so it's a little bit scary. But I've been really, really welcomed to the community. Frankwell is absolutely lovely. They've really, really looked after me and welcomed me. So yeah, really, really lucky.
People love their independent stores and things, don't they?
Yeah, and you really feel that. You really feel like it's a real community of its own. So yeah.
Now, floristry is something. It's like an alien world to me because you guys do amazing stuff with plants. Ultimately. Is it something you're constantly learning on? Like, you learn new things all the time?
Oh, absolutely. So if you're learning like different ways to do something, little tricks, or even if it's just sort of changing with sort of the phases or the fashions of things, definitely with the likes of weddings and things, the trends are always changing. So yeah, always learning.
Wonderful. Well, if you ever want to come and chat with me on the biscuit properly, have a good sit-down chat, you're more than welcome. Where can people find you? What sort of social media, online, whatever?
Cool. Yes, so I'm on social media as Bloom Shrewsbury.
Well, thank you for chatting to me today. Thank you. Cheers. Right, so as always, I bump into Mike Perkins. Say hi, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
And he's introduced me to James Millichap.
James Millichap, yeah.
Yeah, Millichap. Sorry, my bad. And we were talking about art and the things that you're working on in Ironbridge. Would you like to explain what it is? First of all, who are you?
I'm head of art at Shrewsbury High School, and but also an artist in my own right. So I've got some exhibitions on, but really the thing we were just talking about is the school exhibition, which is in the Shrewsbury Museum Art Gallery in December. We've got an open evening on Friday the 9th of December, 5 till 7. We've got Deborah Lloyd speaking, who's an alumna, an old girl of the school. And she's been creative director for Kate Spade, New York. So she's going to come and talk and present some certificates for the girls. On Saturday the 10th of December, 12 till 1, we've got Year 12 students presenting about artworks they're interested in. And we've got Mike Perkins.
Hi, Mike.
Hey.
As our guest judge. So that's really exciting. And from that competition, one of those students will go on and talk in the Herbert Museum in Coventry about their chosen topic. And if they get through that stage, they'll go on to the National Gallery in London. So that's really exciting. But the exhibition itself is going to be a fantastic demonstration of the journey that art can take you on, because we've got work from our junior school pupils, very young. We've got some lovely 3D work, some prints and painting, right up through GCSE, A-level final pieces. And then we've got invited alumni as well. So we've got professional people working in the creative industries. So you can come along and see this exhibition and see that journey from a childhood enjoyment and passion for art to a successful career where people are really making a difference in the world. It's going to be fantastic.
I think it's great. I was just talking about a big shout out to Coleham School, who displayed recently some work. I think it was for the Bellevue Arts Festival, and right the way through the year, years 1 up until year 6 before they leave for secondary school, had all this amazing art, and it's spread across the whole of the building. And you could take that journey from the beginning when they're first picking up a pencil to when they're really starting to get a feel for it. And I'm speaking to Mike Perkins now, who started when he was like...
That's me.
Yeah. He's always like, I could do this since I was like 18 months. I was knocking out Spider-Man comic books. Do you know what I mean? Is it interesting for you? Because you are someone who was, from a very young age, knowing that you can do this.
Oh, totally. It's always interesting to see that progression. To get that inkling of a person who's just seen art as... It's not even... It's something that they could pursue, but something that excites them and something that they can put on there. And a lot of that comes down to teaching. It comes down to the teacher being able to lock onto that excitement as well.
As opposed to like teaching history or science, whatever, teaching art, you do have to inspire, right?
I think all teachers have a duty
I probably
to
worded that
inspire.
wrong, but like there's a difference.
No, I get what you're saying. I think because it's creative, it has to come from within the child. There has to be a commitment to it and a mindset to take risks and to have a go.
There's no wrong answer, just do it.
Exactly, there's no wrong answer. And I think that's, what we try and create at the high school, I'm sure all art teachers do the same, is try to create an atmosphere where young people are confident to explore, to try things out, and to embrace new techniques. And as I say, the beauty of this exhibition is that you can then see, actually, if you follow that, where it can take you in life and in the world. And I think that's the important thing. Art's not just a hobby. It can be a hobby, and it's a great hobby to have, but it also can be a career, and a really important career in the world, and that's what we're trying to say to people.
Are tickets going to be sold on like Eventbrite or anything?
No, it's a free event. So the exhibition runs all week from the 6th of December through to Sunday the 11th at Shrewsbury Museum and Art Gallery, and it's free entry, normal museum times. On the Saturday, as I say, 12 till 1. On the 10th of December, we've got this speaking competition, which Mike's judging, which will be really exciting. The only ticketed event, for want of a better word, is the Friday evening, because we've got refreshments. So if people are interested in coming along to that to hear Deborah Lloyd speak, they can email the school just to let us know numbers, and we can just so we've got enough refreshments for everybody for that Friday evening, the 9th of December, 5 till 7.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Mike, for introducing me today. I'd love to get involved with this, because people that have listened to, I've just been speaking to a lady who listened and enjoyed the stuff we did at DRAWN last time, because you can feel the passion coming through. But I've got my little helper over here. Come here, Timmy. He's got a couple of questions for you guys. So question number 1, and we'll go to both of you. What's question number 1?
What's your favourite Christmas film?
Favourite Christmas film?
I'm going to be cheesy and go for the obvious, It's a Wonderful Life. I do think it's the greatest Christmas film. It's just one of the best films ever made. I love it.
Do you think they should ever remake it?
No.
Never touch a classic.
Okay, cool.
That's one of my favourites as well, but it's so depressing until the last section.
That's what I like about it. I love a good cry.
It's Christmas, kid.
I actually like Love Actually as well, and a lot of people. It's one of those Marmite films.
Yeah, it is, and that's the 4th mention it's got, I think.
I'm with Mike on Love Actually. Some of the one-liners in that film are absolutely hilarious. The writing is so dry.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie, by the way?
Die Hard is a movie for every occasion.
That's the correct answer. Oh my God!
Best answer I've ever heard to that one. That's
absolutely. And you've got another question for these guys. One more.
If you could get anything for Christmas, what would it be?
Limitless. Anything for Christmas. No money. Whatever you want.
I'm going cheesy. Just being with my family and friends.
And world peace.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it? Unfortunately.
No.
But I think just Christmas isn't Christmas without the people that you share it with, and that's just that opportunity to be with loved ones.
I was talking about that the other day, actually, about how Christmas has become more sentimental now. It's the little things that really do make us happy. And I think
a lot of people are going homemade. Christmas presents. Now we do little hampers for people and little bundles of things that we've made through the year, and even being here at this craft fair. All right, it's not homemade if you bought it from a craft fair, but handmade things. I think the thought and effort that goes into Christmas now is much more, isn't it, than just spending money.
And being together. Wonderful. And Mike?
Best Christmas gift would be massive sponsorship for the biscuit.
I love it. Yes, guys. Roll up. There's, we've got a few ears out there that can hear your businesses. Thank you, Mike. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Right,
we'll move hard on video.
Right, moving on then. Right, so I'm Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sophie from the Good Egg Bakes.
I got drawn over here because it's some very nice looking cakes here. How long have you been baking for?
I've been baking for years, but I've only just started doing the Good Egg Bakes, my own business, for about 6 months.
Oh wow, how's it going?
Yeah, good. I mean, it's my first market, so a bit nervous, but
I'm guessing you're getting a lot of attention though. There's lots of really good looking things on the table here.
Yeah, loads. People love cake, don't they? So you can't really go wrong.
Stepping out on your own though to make your own business is different to making something because you love it and that's because you do it. How does that differ for you? Has it been hard? Been easy? Has it gone quick? I mean, how's it been for you?
I mean, I wanted to eat for ages, and I decided to take the step, and I still work, so it's not exactly, it's a lot of extra work on top of that, but it's worth it, I'd say. Yeah.
What's been your most popular thing to go today?
Everyone's after the brownies. Always the brownies.
Good traditions. People stick with traditions. It's great. What does a market like this mean to you? To be able to meet other people and.
Oh, it's just great that so many independent businesses can actually be somewhere and get that good attention that you can't get from the high street, really.
Yeah. I think independence. This is a great place for it. My little helper's gone now, but he's been asking people 2 questions all day. We're trying to create a visual playlist for people. So, what's your favourite Christmas movie?
Christmas movie?
Yeah.
So, either I always watch anything Tom Hanks, the Castaway. Not really Christmassy, but it's always my Christmas movie, or Miracle on 42nd Street.
Miracle 34th Street.
34th Street, yeah.
We were talking about my favourite. Who's your favourite sort of Santa? Because you can go so many different levels, like Tim Allen, but the Miracle on 34th Street is yeah.
You can't go wrong with it, can you? It's a classic.
And then finally, if you could have anything for Christmas, no limitations, anything you like, what would you have?
Oh God. Oh God.
It takes people to weird places. This question does. We've had so many interesting answers.
I really want a dehydrator.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Make life a little bit more comfortable. I like it. Where can people find you if they want to make orders?
So I don't have any sort of shop or anything. Through my Instagram, The Good Egg Bakery. That's the best place, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for chatting to me today. Brilliant. Thanks.
We're not live, are we?
No, we're not live, but I'm bumped into Luke Crump. How are you?
Hello, Alex. I'm very well. A bit chilly around the edges, but we're getting there.
You're chilly around the edges. I love that. You're back in Shropshire.
Back in the Shire? Yeah, I've just moved in with my girlfriend into Telford, so satelliting around Shrewsbury quite often. So I'm here today at the Flaxmill Maltings. Lovely old building. Very nice.
It's lovely. I saw you last at Aaron Child's opening event for Highly Flammable. Have you fallen straight back into the arts and crafts side of Shrewsbury, Shropshire?
Yeah, it's happened quite quickly. I've been in touch with Katie Rink from My Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping to kind of put my foot back in the door a bit of creative community in Shrewsbury, because there's a big one, and it's brilliant, yeah. And to see so many people here today, it's fantastic, yeah, on a cold winter's day.
I think Cherie does a good job with these drawn events.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
Have you been selling a lot today? People have been interested in your stuff?
We kicked off very well. Sold a couple of t-shirts, and cards are going well. So yeah, t-shirts, despite the weather, are going quite well today. So yeah, we've got plant pots, decorations, originals, all sorts on offer. And yeah, I've not had a chance to look around yet, but by the looks of it, there's plenty to see.
Wonderful. I love your art. You know I'm a big fan of yours. What have you been up to over the last year or so? I know you've been busy, but tell the listeners what you've been up to.
So this year has been, busy. I've been mainly doing festivals, music festivals in particular. So I take this big doodle gazebo, I call it, with me. It's kind of like my big base, and I take a big easel and do a huge live drawing of festival. So yeah, I've travelled all over the country, done one called Carfest, Green Man. I did try and get into Shrewsbury Folk Festival, but didn't hear back, unfortunately, but maybe next year.
How dare you? I know we're mutual friends, so I'll have a word. Okay. Because I did see your Carfest one, and it was just wonderful. It really was. I loved it so much. Where can people see your art, find you?
So I am on all these social platforms. Instagram is probably my main platform of choice, and you can find me everywhere at Luke Crump. As simple as that. I sell originals, some prints and merch on my website, lucecrump.com. And I've tried to get my head around TikTok, not quite there yet, but I'm also on there, so yeah.
Well, I think you're a legend, and we'll have to have a proper sit-down chat sometime. We'll go for a coffee, set up some mics, and spend a good couple of hours just slowly chatting. That'd be really good.
Yeah, or a mulled gin.
Or a mulled gin. Mulled gin? Never heard of mulled. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for chatting to me, Luke.
All right, Alex, I'll see you around.
Oh, actually, Timmy, you got a couple of questions for Luke, haven't you?
What's your favourite Christmas film?
My favourite Christmas film? I'm quite a fan of Elf, Timmy.
Elf has been very popular today, isn't it? Yeah. That fourth one. And then the last question.
If you could get anything for Christmas, what would it be?
Limitless. Anything for Christmas.
Limitless. I'd love a big space to make lots of art. A big studio with heating as well would be a bonus.
That's great, isn't it? Thank you for chatting to me. Have a nice Christmas, guys.
All right, Alex,
Thank you.
see you.
So I've had some wonderful conversations with wonderful people around this event, but now I've found the head.
Less wonderful.
No, don't be daft, man. You've done it again, man. You've pulled it out of the bag. Cherie, how are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Nice to see you, Alex. I've lost my voice a little bit. I thought eating a toffee would help, but then I just was unable to talk. So.
I think it's worth mentioning, actually, Cherie saw me walking around with a microphone, and she was like hanging around by the Quality Street, and she was like, toffee,
Tat gave it to me. She sabotaged me.
Yeah, it's Tat's fault. We all blame Tat. She's got one in her mouth now. I always get a bit, when I speak to Tat now. She's super, honestly, her TikTok is amazing. I love it so much.
TikTok superstar.
She's just said... She hasn't got time to speak to me. Got to speak to her agent.
Yeah.
When you look at this event, what do you feel now? What are you looking at?
Well, I'm not relaxed yet because it's not over, Alex. I'm loving it, and I want to buy stuff from everyone. But then I keep seeing people that I haven't spoken to yet, and then I go over and have a chat and think, it's awesome. It is awesome. I got to feel it because it'll be over in an hour or two.
I was chatting to Carrie Hughes last week. She does lots of events like this as well. And I was like, how hard is it to not go broke? Because you buy stuff at an event.
Totally, yeah.
It must be.
Yeah. I'll wait until the end, shall I, and go around when everybody's like at their weakest point.
What I love about this is you've got some of the elements that you brought from last year, the year that we just had, like Rags is back, and then you've also got new things as well, lots of new people.
Yeah.
Luke Crump is here.
I know, right? He's come from Telford. I like the fact we've got a bit of Telford and Oswestry mixed in this.
Shropshire, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it started out quite hardcore Shrewsbury, a bit of Birmingham, and now we're kind of reaching all different areas, so it's bringing everyone together.
Well, I think what you do is fantastic, and thank you for inviting me today.
Well, you're welcome. You're part of it, Alex.
Sorry I couldn't come as Santa. In the meantime, when I wrote that on Instagram, I was like, let's do a podcast Santa.
You could have just died you'd be invited. It would have really worked.
Yeah, it would have been great. But then the world just went...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
But
yeah.
I need to hear more about what's happening in your life.
My life is just insane right now. Absolutely insane.
Go on.
Today I've got this, football, then we're going for an Indian, and then I've got 2 podcasts which will take me up till like 3 o'clock in the morning tonight. Then tomorrow I've got a podcast at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've got a night shift. It's like, I do it because I love it though. I love doing what I'm doing. So we'll have to meet up for a coffee sometime.
Midnight Caller. Do you remember that programme? Was it the Midnight DJ? What was he called? Tat, do you remember that DJ that used to work through the night? Was it the Midnight Caller? Have I made this up?
It's the Midnight Caller, yeah.
Got Tat Effie's voice on the podcast, guys.
Hello again.
Hello.
Just coming in there with a bit of 80s TV trivia knowledge.
I don't even remember that.
You don't know Midnight Caller? You could find it.
I was born in '86. I was probably a bit young for
Oh my
it.
God, you are young, aren't you? Jesus.
I'd like chatting to you. You made me
Like a grandma corner over there. Yeah, well, you need to look it up. It's like this DJ and he works through the night and it's kind of cool. It could be your thing.
Funky. Right, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for doing this for these amazing people.
I hope you enjoy that curry later that I wish there was some.
Yeah. I forget the name of the place we're going to. It's one in Monkmore, by the police station.
Oh, okay.
It's nice. A good place.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right.
It's my brother's birthday this weekend, so we're going
And
to
a
go
bit
for
of
it.
family stuff mixed in.
Yeah. But anyway, we got to go because we're going to miss the match.
Oh, yeah.
Nice chatting to you guys. Much love.
Yeah,
Have a great day.
You're quite mysterious today.
Mysterious. In and out.
Yeah.
I cannot believe we got Tat FB's voice on the podcast. Wow. Now, seriously though, before I sign off this podcast, please look for Tat's amazing, seriously amazing TikTok channel. It's called The Cake Tunist, and she's got 150,000 followers, and her content is just phenomenal. If you like your food, really witty, funny videos, you'll love her TikTok. And she's on Instagram as well, I believe. That was a fantastic bit of audio. There's the interview with Mike and James, sort of 34 minutes in, 30 odd minutes in. Wonderful. I love the idea that, every artist has to go through the transition of not being good at art to being amazing at art, I don't think there's any child that's ever just picked up a piece of charcoal and suddenly whipped out an amazing portrait of the first time, a first stroke on a page. Do you know what I mean? Work has got to be put into that, and that's a metamorphosis, and I love that, and I love the evolution of an artist. So that was a really nice conversation. But I love speaking to everybody. We've got a good watch playlist there for people for Christmas movies. I think Elf was by far the most popular movie. It's a good contender though. Elf and Love Actually. I think they're my 2 movies for the year this year. Also check out the animated version of The Grinch as well. If you've never seen that, it's actually really, really good. It's not like a scene by scene remake. It's actually really, really good. The Grinch is voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch, and it's directed by Scott Mosier, who is amazing. Anyway, I digress. That podcast was amazing. Thank you so much to Cherie for putting on such a great event. Thank you to everybody that spoke to us. The Flaxmill is looking amazing. If you've not been at the Flaxmill yet, please do. The coffee shop is amazing. The building is brilliant, and that dye house. It's such a simple, rustic building, but once you're in there, it's really cool. I love it. This was great. Thank you so much. Before I get out of here, though, I want to tell you guys about our new website that's being built. I can't wait to unveil it. It's gonna be cool. It's still early days yet, but the hard work that's been put in by the Web Orchard is very much appreciated. Those guys are fantastic at what they do. If you need a website, please check out the Web Orchard. They'll make the perfect website for you and whatever it is you do. Yeah, they're fantastic. They're local. They're on Coton Hill, and they're brilliant at what they do. So thank you to Web Orchard for being amazing. Right, yeah. So let's get out of here. This podcast was fantastic. I loved you all for chatting to me. Thank you, Timmy, as well, for being my little helper. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Peace out, folks.